Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Spicy Ramen Podcast, live edition, featuring your favorite host, JP Too Much, J Love, and myself, Sir Shaq. Sit back, relax, and prepare to be served the spiciest podcast of the streets.
Straight out of Diamond Style Production.
Welcome, everybody. How y'all doing? Well, we're going to start it off a little bit different today. Since JP is not here, we are going to start off with Shaq, and Shaq with all of his beautiful announcements.
You ain't got a lot, because you low-key be just upset as hell every time. you ain't got a lot, Craig. You ain't got to.
I'm not saying that I've had like a timer on for like the past 3 times, but whatever. Cool.
See, here you go. Starting off. This is why JP needs to be here to filter this shit. But what's up, guys? We know we are fashionably late. We are fashionably late than normal. Have some technical difficulties, but we got them worked out. And we're going to be filtering through. We got y'all. So, like always, JP isn't. No, like always. But like always, I'm gonna give you guys a couple announcements.
I'll remind him of this.
Listen. Normally he goes first, so this threw me off a little bit. Okay, damn. So
no.
Normally,
it's normal.
No, we're not. No, it's not gonna be my fault. You're gonna try to put this on me. You see how crazy this shit is?
It's cool.
Anyway, for those who don't know, JP is currently getting ready for an upcoming fight that will be on April 30th, Saturday night. Watch for our social media platforms. We're gonna be posting his official fight poster with his opponent. His fight's gonna be in Florida. If you're in the Florida area, make sure you check him out. If you follow him on his personal social media, make sure you check out his page. We will be posting on Spice Run Podcast as well, and we might be able to we might be able to maybe on Discord. We might, like we did last time we did on Twitter, didn't we? I attempted Twitter. That's what it was. But yeah, we're gonna try to show a couple of his highlights of his fight and everything, and have a good time. So make sure y'all be on the lookout for that. Finishing up that month of April, like we mentioned before, HBCUCon, which is going to be at Bowie State, is currently going on. It's currently going to be going on April 29th through May 1st, along with KamehaCon, which is in Texas, which is the Dragon Ball themed convention with all Dragon Ball related content and content creators and influencers as well. And we're going into the month of May, going into the last month of May, which is Memorial Day weekend. MomoCon, which is one of the biggest anime conventions for the Atlanta area. So if you're in the southern area, or you're close by Atlanta, or you like to travel to Atlanta, make sure you head over to MomoCon. Going to be an awesome time, awesome experience. A lot of stuff going on there. Yesterday, I went to Anime St. Louis, which is their anime convention of the year, which is pretty cool. I just went just for one day because I really have a hotel and anything to stay up there, and I live like 3 hours away from I live like 3 hours away. So I did pulled out my brand new One Piece cosplay, which ended up getting pretty good feedback. Not that many One Piece fans at this convention for some reason. So surprise. But the people
were everywhere.
I don't know. I know. So there were some, but it wasn't as many for some odd reason. I don't know. It's kind of weird. But I learned that St. Louis is kind of more of a comic collector's kind of area than anime. So I was like, okay, cool. Which kind of explained like their anime convention wasn't as big, as other ones that I would mention, but I would see, but still a fun time, enjoying myself a little bit. So it is what it is.
Yeah. Oh, wait. Did we get another freeze? No, we didn't. Okay. Whew.
Wait, what happened?
No, because it looked like your screen froze again. So I was like, wait, let me make sure that didn't happen again.
Oh, okay.
But that's what's up. I mean, you definitely had a better weekend than I did. I was on dad duty all week, and that's kind of been my week this week. But I do have some new anime that has come out that I think has kind of changed the game in what to expect in anime. For those who have not watched it yet, hold on. We got a bunch of comments. Let's read the comments real quick.
Uh-oh.
And we might be able to give you a little surprise that here we go.
I got you. Finish up your part so we can get to it.
Okay, well,
Hurry
so
up.
I'm gonna
30 seconds.
be quick with my. Oh, see, I gotta quick with mine. Yeah, I gotta be quick with mine. Look at this. But I'm gonna get right into it. So for me, I have done about 2 new animes every week. This week's anime, if you can give me 1 second, I can pull it up. It was the Realist Hero. For those who don't know what this Realist Hero is, it's an isekai or a reincarnation anime that focuses on one person who decides to take a realistic approach on being able to secure a government and not only secure a kingdom, but change all of the kingdoms around him to where they can actually hold government. Before he actually passed away or got sent to this new world, he was actually trying to go for a legislature. So this was his way of using current methods of leadership to be able to get a country on standing. And when I mean there's certain parts that like at first it starts off as a cheesy, hey, is this a game? Is this real, reincarnation? All of a sudden it's like, whoa.
It's pretty much
He
economics class in an anime. I'm familiar
at
with
first
a
it
little bit
was.
about it.
At first it was. It was like, oh, okay, this is kind of cheesy. And then he starts slaying people. And I was like, oh no. This is not cheesy.
Oh, okay.
Like, again, I'm not trying to give away any big details. One thing that happens that threw me off was one of, again, very simple thing, but took very dramatic turns because of it, was a simple flood. And how he handles a flood inside that anime changes the entire kingdom. Again, very simplistic things that take big parts. And if you ever have a chance to watch it, it is called How a Realist Hero Rebuilt the Kingdom. Give that a try. Awesome stuff. Feel free to check it out.
But all right, so because we don't have JP here, we got you guys covered with a third person for today's episode. Real good friend of ours. He's hung out with us a couple times on Red Cup Convos. Really good guy. He has a multitude of platforms where his main platform, their mission is the development of creative, innovative, and socially meaningful games, art, and animation. This is the man behind Nerdy Bear Studios, the myth, the legend himself, Mr. Lionel, aka King Kuma, is in the building. What's happening?
What's going on? What's going on? What's going on?
Mic
check,
air
check.
horn.
There we go. There we go. How's it going, fellas?
What's going on? What's going on?
Hey, good to be here. Good to be breathing.
Well,
oh man, that introduction was stupendous.
Listen, I sat here and rehearsed. I was like, let me go ahead. Let me go on here, talk a little bit, read this script right here. I had it right here on Google Docs, like in bold caps. Read this loud.
I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Forgive the tripod and all that. I was filming some TikToks. They got this thing, the Night Skin War whole thing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So we somehow got involved in that too by just like, and for those who follow us on Twitter, we kind of like just like encouraged and supported the artist that kind of started the situation, and then our Twitter got blown up because of it as well.
Yeah.
So it started for like a couple, like our average like likes and comments from our Twitter is about a few hundreds here and there. It just got to the thousands in a matter of minutes, and the night skin anger just flooded. Like, all right, cool, help the algorithm, thank you.
Hey,
Mhm.
it's cool. Somebody needs to get a hold of this and get ahead of it. My hands are full, but I feel like the high fantasy thing with when it comes to the blurred sphere, like
Listen,
that's
man,
easy pickings.
I cannot wait for just. And again, y'all can tell me if I'm crazy, but could you imagine if Elden
You are
Ring
crazy,
had
sir.
like
Stop it.
black people?
Facts, facts.
Like, or a black anime based off just like Elden Ring, like a black anime based just like Elden Ring. Again, getting off a tangent, but there's so many ways, so many ways.
Yeah, yeah. So I know I'm coming in a little late.
And it's all
Where were
good.
we?
So we're
Well,
just go ahead, go ahead, do the thing.
well, actually, we were just doing our updates, and you came in at a perfect time because I was just finishing up mine, and you can actually give your updates of what you've done the past week and a half, of just things you got going on and all that good stuff.
Cool, cool beans. So as Shaq leaned in on, I'm always busy, man with a thousand hats. At the studio, currently we are trying to gear up for this demo. MomoCon, we want to have a booth ready so people can, test out the game. We've been working on it for 4 years, so we've been just polishing alphas and getting it ready for y'all to try out. Amsterdam will be our first release, our first actual studio release. We've been making games for other people, but now we get to put our own stuff out. And it's like a detective noir. Imagine like Roger Rabbit, but black.
I'm sold. Where do I purchase?
It'll be on Steam for the initial release, and that'll be in July. Um, the demo you won't be able to, aside from this, the few people that supported us, you won't be able to get the demo until July. But if you're at MomoCon, you could try it out. So that's kind of where we've been, or where I've been, is just making sure that's all set. Melanated Velma has taken a sort of a backseat to it. We haven't been doing the chats with V that we've done lately, which is basically like a little game show that we run, similar to this, where we get 3 people on and you play like a Goosebumps style game to survive till the end.
I
Hmm.
remember watching a few of those.
Yeah, yeah. So, Melanated Velma, the love letter to Black women, is always a passion project of mine. But it's taken a little bit of a backseat to get this out, because this is my dream. I missed the video game when it comes to doing all this. Um, that's as far as this week I can think of, is just basically making sure everybody's getting started. I know I've missed some other people that we work with. We have a lot of contractors like all over the world, and it's hard keeping everything in order, but do my best.
No, that is beautiful. I don't know if you seen our few months back. I actually made my own game version of Pokemon. It was like a black melanated version of Pokemon. So offline and online, I need to definitely get with you. I've been dying to actually get into the development world. So this is beautiful. This is beautiful.
Hey, Justin, I'm gonna let you finish, but I'm gonna need my praise for the guest I put on this show because
No. I got you. I got you.
none
All
of
the
them
praise in
bangers.
the world. So tell me more about the game. So this is just interesting.
He ain't shit. I got the same money. So anyway, you ain't
Y'all a
shit.
mess. Y'all a mess. Real quick, I'll give you a little biopsy, and we do need to link up. Absolutely. Anybody that has talked to me or engaged, I'm the most open person, because I feel like when it comes to this platform, it's all about community and connectivity.
Yes.
Mhm.
So I try to be as apparent as possible, or not apparent, transparent. Um, but as far as Amsterdam is set in a city. It's a fictional city called Amsterdam, where you play this detective, and the gameplay itself is it's like a love child of like DDR rhythm based input with narrative gameplay.
Mm.
So as you do the DDR input, it's an infinite runner. So you basically control the character on the platforms. Um, while the music is playing, and the music is a real key to actually getting through the levels. There's 10 stages. I don't want to get into too much,
The
but
details,
I can
yeah.
yeah. But it kicks off our universe because each and every one of these games are connected narratively,
Mhm.
and it comes to a head. Basically, we have a 7-year development plan. Comes to a head in the 90s. In the 90s is our finale where everything comes together. This huge RPG.
We're getting Smash Bros. No way.
Hey, I'm with it. Nintendo, you hear this? Like, yo, let's do it. And a lot of it is based off of my life and people that I love, but it's also paying homage to being black, raised in the gamosphere, I guess, and not seeing black people like me. So I wanted to create all these characters. We literally have a game called Games for Black Girls. Look for that next year. Where it's just an adventure style game. You play this little girl growing up. And as you're growing up, you're guided by the spirits of your ancestors. So what we did to kind of make that appreciate that, Urban, make that a game mechanic is contract women to tell us stories, and we turn their stories into the games that the little girl plays. So yeah, I mean, it's
you hurt my heart. This is exact. When I mean verbatim, I know I got to give Shaq his props. Like, for the past 3 years, I have been doing nothing but talking about trying to do the same exact thing, but never being able to communicate or get with a community that has the same tie-in that I do. So for the people listening, if you ever have a chance, please reach out to these groups. Please join these communities, talk to these people, because you would be surprised at how many times I've jumped on episodes like this and gotten the same response. Just people are dying for people who look like us to reach out and try to do something. There's always a community, especially for the melanated blurs out there. There's always a community for us.
Right.
Always.
Right. And like, as I go into it, I watch anime, obviously, but my space, my territory is video games. It always has been. It's surprising how interconnected we are on different fronts, whether it be literature, music, cosplay is always a thing. The support is there. It's just basically looking for a leader, somebody to step up and be like, hey, let's make it happen.
Well, no, I think even the steps that we make, the small ones, just Shaq doing his cosplays, all of these things are huge pieces to the bigger pot or the bigger perspective of us being able to connect. But I know I can go on this for hours. I'm gonna try to make sure to dive into the episode. Seeing as how Earth Day has just passed, we are doing a bowl for the Earth. And I'm gonna let Shaq give the details because I know I can jump into mine like I always do. But instead, I'm gonna let Shaq give all the details of what the episode is gonna be about, and then we can start it off.
Oh, how generous this nigga is today. So, like he mentioned before, today's episode is a bowl for the Earth, which pretty much with the previous passing of Earth Day, which was April 22nd, we're going to be talking about a couple of Earth saviors and Earth destroyers. Now, with that context, we want to mention that it's going to be in the context of stories that mention their planet is called Earth. There are many other anime stories and video game stories that mention their planet being something completely different, but similar to Earth, but not as exactly Earth. So we're going to try and keep it into the narrative of characters being in the actual planet called Earth. Like, their planet is actually called Earth. Okay? So I know a couple of y'all in the comment section go crazy and left field a little bit, but just kind of dial you in. We're just going over characters that are in the planet called Earth. Excuse my slur. Alcohol's kicking
in. I gotta mention it now before Justin say something. I gotta kick him out.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to give him. See, you see how I did that. I want to make sure everybody had a chance. because the comment section already trying to call him out, and I'm waiting to see if this is a real thing, if we're gonna try to add it or not. But it's okay. We're gonna find out. We're gonna find out.
Whatever.
And just to be clear, we're keeping it to anime, right?
And this is why this is the discussion. Right here is the discussion is starting.
Anime, manga. If you want to throw a video game mention in there as well, that's perfectly fine. Also,
Okay.
I came ready, but I always got the extras.
we are here for it. And I know we got a comment from Twitch from Groovy Lovestein, so we're going to be talking about Captain Planet. We're probably going to mention Captain Planet at some point later on, but that's not going to be our focus. But thank you for having us.
Cool beans, cool.
All right. So since normally JP would be the one that started off, Shaq, do you want to start it off today?
So I'm going to start straight off the bat. And like I said, we're going to be going back and forth between Planet Savers and Planet Destroyers. I got to go for the main man of Planet Destroyers, the god of Black Air Force energy, if you will, the prime time menace of the anime community, and that is Kid Buu from Dragon Ball Z. Now, I say this because literally the same episode this character is debuted, no words, planet's gone. Who does that? What other character can do that? Same episode when he debuts, and he does the one thing every other character in the series tries to do.
I mean, yes, I agree. But is that actually our Earth, or is that
no?
Dragon Ball
I mentioned a planet called Earth, not necessarily our Earth.
Okay,
called Earth.
Okay,
Boom.
touche.
Checkmate, nigga.
Touche.
My boy is
But
pink.
yeah.
So
He's the color of bubble gum.
still dangerous. Pink is still dangerous.
No, that is the most deadliest toddler ever created in any anime or anything.
Toddler looking. He's technically like thousands and millions of years old.
He's literally the personification of disrespect. So I got to give you that one.
He is somebody on bath salts listening to the most outrageous mumble rapper, trap rapper in the world that talks about drugs. I can't remember a specific artist, but
I'm pretty sure there's an artist named Kid Buu.
Probably.
I'm pretty sure he was trash.
Shit.
Well, so for mine,
I got somebody in the comments real quick. I got to smash him. Groovy Love saying, what about Cell? Cell threatened to destroy Earth, and he did not. He killed Goku, but did not destroy Earth. Checkmate. Right. Go sit down. We on one tonight.
We on fire. On fire. The flames is out today. All right, so mine isn't a planet buster, but he is known, and he is one of the original planet, I'm going to say, levelers, to where anybody on the planet knew his name and knew not to mess with him. And again, it's a little old school for most people, but I'm going Fist of the North Star.
Ooh.
It was on planet Earth. He had to handle all of the gangs of his world, and he did it with these two right here, the whole show. And he cleared 80% of the Earth with these fists right here. That's all he needed.
He sold me when he punched the dude into spaghetti meat.
Yeah.
My dude said, "Oh, we out of red sauce. I got you."
The level of carnage in Fist of the North Star is just no other anime can imitate. It's just like you get a 3-piece combo, you turn to ground beef on the grill on a Sunday morning after church.
And then have the audacity to look at you like, so what's wrong? Blood on his face, everything. Like, did you hurt yourself? Did you hurt yourself?
Right.
Talking about you're dead already. How do you know that? And then you explode.
Facts.
Yeah. Okay. I see where we.
How about you, Kuma? What's one for you?
So we see the title right
here.
Yeah.
I knew that that was one of them. Yeah.
So I'm an OG when it comes to Gurren Lagann. That's one of my favorite. I would say my top 3. this is both destroyer and savior in the same um series.
Okay.
So in the series, basically, Simon he becomes the main protagonist and ascends to this omniscient godlike stature in his robot where he can combine and create and destroy galaxies for his attacks. So it's way bigger than Earthbuster, but he's fighting the anti-spirals, which are basically on equal grounds for him.
Mm-hmm.
Those are the Earthbusters that they're looking to cancel out, because that was the whole philosophy for the whole series was, hey, once I think they said a million humans came, they were gonna cancel them.
Yep.
So, and I must say, I know nobody in the anime universe that is on that level.
I know one.
What was the choice? What was your choice again?
So Simon the Digger, I'm gonna go because he's the protagonist, but
Mm-hmm.
anti-spirals, I'm gonna tag in on that too, because they're two sides of the same coin.
I have a funny one.
Well, you go with your funny one because I have one that actually we can debate on.
So my next one also is I would say he's a planet destroyer, but he did not destroy the planet, but it was by his design at the same time. Koro Sensei from Assassination Classroom.
Yeah, that's I mean,
so blow up the moon and say, y'all see that shit? I'm gonna do this to the Earth in 1 year. Fuck with me.
Yeah, he did that on accident too. Like it wasn't like he
right.
But he designed it a different way to be like, you see that? You got a year. Fuck around and find out.
Yeah. Okay, touche.
That was my number two. So you got that. You got that.
Yeah.
The pure definition of fuck around and find out, and then have fun with it for a whole 2 seasons.
Now, for me, because he's in such a high regard and people don't actually know his backstory, even though everyone and your parents knows who this is, I'm going with Sinbad. Sinbad,
from the
by
Magi
far, is on a galaxy level and on a universal level because he had universes that he controlled. By far, there's nothing in the anime outside of Sailor Moon, which again, that was another one that I was going to bring up. There's nothing planet busting or universal busting the way Sinbad was, especially when he gets into being a djinn himself. There's nothing that like really goes to that level.
So Jay, you saying that somebody could compare up to Simon? I'm curious to see who you said.
No, it's Sinbad. It's 100% Sinbad.
No,
it's 100%.
Sinbad, that guy. Like, if anyone here watching tonight, or if you're listening to this as a pre-recording through our audio stations, if you have not watched the Magi series, definitely check it out. It's definitely one. It definitely gives you a really good narrative. It has 3 different stories. All 3 of them are connected. You can watch it on Netflix until they start bullshitting. Something happens to them. Don't know. Definitely check them out. Especially the Adventures of Sinbad. Definitely gives you a different take on the Sinbad story that we're all traditionally used to. Just think of like the Adventures of Sinbad, but with like Bleach elements installed into it.
Exactly. So
like straight up Bankai everywhere.
Yeah, like the problem that the difference between Sinbad and a lot of the people, and the reason why like a lot of people frown upon Sinbad is because they always talk about his adventures when he's first starting out. Everyone knows the Sinbad story of how he got like his first Magis, but they don't talk about like the ridding piece in the anime or the manga when he actually has control of all of 7 and he then becomes a god. He legit becomes a god inside of his manga, and it takes Magi, or the storyline that they came up with the anime, to convince him not to destroy all of the universes and create them new. Like he had the ability to recreate all of life and make it into the image that he wanted.
He's a man from the slums who became a god.
Yeah, like
start from the mud.
Again, that's only because I'm a fan of Sinbad that I would even understand that. But
I stopped on season 1, so I got to go back
yeah,
and finish
yeah,
it. I was
like
like,
it's
"What is he talking? Season 1?
yeah,
You
yeah,
know,
no,
he's setting up."
yeah, that's and this is why I was upset that they even stopped the anime because
Yeah,
the
no,
anime
definitely need
goes
more.
into like how he gets the rest and how yeah, no, I'm here on everyone's level, but I also have 5 other levels that I haven't even touched that they were supposed to get into.
Okay, okay.
Because like even in the anime, it's like certain scenes where like all the other characters are going through all these problems, and he's in the background like, how unfortunate.
Yeah, this is interesting. This is good.
Oh, y'all struggling? Damn, I would never.
Like there's this one scene in like the second season of Magi where Sinbad is like, "No, I could take all the darkness from you. It's okay, I got it." And everyone is like questioning like how the hell was he able to just take all this darkness and just like it be okay? And then like they show just a little bit of his one power up and they're like, "Oh, no, like okay, what is this about?" And then that's the end of the season, and they come back to a prelude. I'm like, look, stop teasing me. Go ahead and just make this season
Right.
and explain what it is that you're talking about.
Hmm. Okay.
Now,
Okay.
I do have another one.
But it's not your turn, nigga. So
Oh yeah. We'll keep the rotation going. We'll keep the rotation going.
Kind of fucked up the rotation, man.
Since you you opened the gate for video games,
Yeah.
Yes.
and I feel like this borders on animation too, because it kind of has, throughout the years had that.
No Final Fantasy.
Not even a goofy one, Cyrax, Mortal Kombat.
Yeah. Yeah, but that's not even fair. Like
I mean,
Okay.
he
Hmm.
Yeah.
Wasn't
yeah,
expecting that one.
His finishing move is a finishing move.
he finishes it. Game over. I'm just gonna dump this, open the chest, let's go.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that reactor. Yeah, I can't. For those who don't know, he is a cyborg that has the ability to destroy the world with self-destructing, like at any point in time. Any point.
Yeah. Specifically, I'm gonna go with the goofy one. The first, I think MK3, where he
Yeah.
dropped the grenades out of his chest.
Oh
He
yeah.
just
Yeah.
kept pouring them out and
Yeah.
pouring them
And it was
out,
a
and just
spam. Yeah.
Spamming. Let me see. Now I know. So now my next choice is not particularly a character, but a specific item from this anime. I know. Justin is familiar with it. It is the Holy Grail itself from the Fate series.
Yeah.
Now this one is a double-edged sword. It's an item. So for those who are not familiar, I know we've mentioned it a few times here on the show. The Fate series, which is one of the most complex anime series I have ever witnessed in my fucking life. The concept behind the Fate series is 7 mages. They each get a partner of a different class of warrior that comes from a different age of history, which be fictional or non-fictional as well. So you can get somebody from Alexander the Great to freaking King Arthur to the legend Gilgamesh himself. So it varies in different types of warriors in time and in mythos as well. And the goal is to get the Holy Grail, which will grant the wish of any mage and any servant that works with that mage as well. So this mythical item has the power to save the world and both destroy the world itself. And through different versions, I want to say different versions, but different storylines of Fate, because not all Fate stories are connected to each other, which makes it a lot more complex. Like I can have a whole episode on trying to explain that, and I still not answer all your questions. But the Holy Grail itself is such a complex tool that it has been shown through different series used correctly and then also used incorrectly at the same time. So there are a lot of shows that show that, oh, I made this one wish, but I fucked up half of a country, or I made the ultimate wish, but it caused a ripple in time to where I'm in an alternate universe and no one knows what the fuck happened except for me. So now I gotta live with the bullshit. And so on and so forth on many other factors. So it's just like this Holy Grail is just so ridiculously strong, and like it takes a whole new meaning of the monkey's paw effect times 10. This is the monkey's paw effect with a doctorate degree. That's how complex the shit is.
Okay.
Okay.
I do recommend the Face series. If you want to know where to start, you have to DM me because that's a whole 20-30 minute conversation.
Well,
listen, I just finished One Piece. I don't need that much investment.
I'm happy we got a new one. Yes.
I need something simple. I started last year and I was like, we're gonna do it. Put it on in the work truck, let it play out, you know. Had to relive Ace. Spoilers
that's
for
hurtful.
those that don't know.
Yeah.
Listen, this past episode of One Piece,
Yeah.
it's going down. Like they was like, hey yo, we taking that Demon Slayer money budget, buddy.
I ain't gonna ruin it for nobody.
Yeah.
We got a few people in the comment section via Twitch. I got one guy saying he's still on episode 165. I need you to catch up, buddy.
Come on.
So ever since we did our One Piece campaign here on the page, and I started One Piece since last June, I was officially able to catch up to One Piece in under a year. It is possible, guys. It is possible.
Yeah. 2 episodes.
I think it took me like 9 or 8 months to catch up.
See, I technically cheated because I watched in a weekend.
Well, I would say I had 1 month where I had the advantage because I had like knee surgery the same month. I was kind of
Exactly.
But then I was like drugged up, so I had to like watch like the first couple episodes in English. So I can at least like be there and space out. Was
it the terrible One Piece rap? You had to relive that.
Oh no! I watched the Funimation where they don't have it at all, and they have the Japanese Japanese opening.
I live for those, man. I'm not even gonna lie. Like I'm rewatching Digimon and Pokemon now at the same time.
Ooh, there are some recommendations.
That's confusing.
Digimon as well. There are a lot of recommendations.
I'm with it. I actually have the last movie that came out, and I'm building up to that.
Oh, Last Evolution?
Yeah.
Sir, I have a whole timeline of how you should watch it, and let me tell you, that movie, phenomenal.
I'll let you know.
Listen, right here, baby, right here.
I don't know where mine's is.
I got mine as dual.
Digi Dustin.
I got mine as dual purpose because it's a flash drive, and I have a Game Boy Advance emulator on it.
I like this man. But yeah, that's what we're going on the long hauls, basically. And I knew it was a problem because I was streaming Pokemon, and I knew none of the new ones. Arceus, I knew none of the new Pokemon, so I was like, let me go back. And Digimon, I'm a Digimon stan, so I was like, I have to rewatch that and catch up.
Side note that I learned this weekend because I sat in on a Pokebiology panel this weekend at Anime St. Louis, and it was from an actual young lady who has a doctorate in biology, and she took all her biology research and put it in the concept of Digimon. And there's one fact that I learned about Pokemon that is now my tool in the pocket for all Digimon versus Pokemon arguments. Technically, Pokemon do not evolve; they go through metamorphosis. If you look up the actual term of evolution, that is through genetic transfer. That's a genetic transformation, and not an adaptability. Adaptability, which what they do through their evolution, is metamorphosis. Y'all niggas just learned something on this stream.
Also, that shit boring. It's boring. When they digivolve, you don't know what you got. When they in the baby state, they could be a dog, the champion. They could be like a bobcat. Who knows?
You can go from a cat to a cat with a machete and some J's on. What you talking about?
J's got the ripped up pants. You know what I'm saying? The LVs.
Some brass knuckles.
Listen, all these JPEGs that y'all talking about. Because that's all they is. They all JPEGs. All right, they all JPEGs.
Listen, we might have to do a whole episode dedicated to Pokemon versus Digimon.
I'm with it.
Yeah, I'm actually down for that.
Let us know in the comments if y'all want to see that for season 3. We might have to line that one up.
I gotta find my Gabumon hat somewhere.
But I do have one more crew that is Universal Busters if they really decided to do it.
We going back to planetary, bro. You going
Yeah,
too
I
far.
mean, look. They definitely live on. They are on planet Earth. They have baseline abilities. It's not like they start off with the ability to destroy planets. But My Future Diary, if you ever get a chance to watch it, it's an
Okay.
amazing anime. It's about these, I think it's 10 contestants, 10 contestants who have their own version or ability to be able to see the future. One, or the main character, he's able to see the future by reading his diary. His diary is a step by step insert of what happens tomorrow. And when he stops writing, that's when he dies.
Mm.
So he has to use dictation to be able to figure out what happened in that excerpt that made his death happen.
Hmm.
Beautiful anime, very gory, almost blood sea level at times. If you ever get a chance, if you know what blood sea is, it's almost
Yeah.
at that level on certain moments.
That shit is gory.
It is because it's dark. It's a very dark anime. It's a very dark
The
anime.
OG of dark animes.
But the person who wins, they get to become the god of that earth.
Hmm.
And when I tell you, when they become the god, they hate becoming the god because of all of the flaws that it took for them to become said god. Again, don't want to give into the details, don't want to give the storyline away because it's very, very deep, very sad at times, very like tear jerker almost at times. And other times you're like, forget the tear jerk. You just did this. What are we sad over?
What can I watch it on?
You can watch it on Hulu. I think they still have it on Netflix and Crunchyroll, if I'm not mistaken. Crunchyroll still may have it.
At this
But
point now,
definitely Hulu.
Crunchyroll's about to be the main base.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. Definitely.
I feel like Funimation is just the dub version of Crunchyroll.
Not even that, because like Crunchyroll's getting all their dubs too.
Oh, so yeah, no, yeah. They're like a subcategory on their bucket list of stuff. Like, oh yeah, by the way, we have Funimation. I'm in our dub stuff. Our dub stuff. Don't mind us.
That's hilarious. So I'm gonna go old school and new school again with the duality of Protector. Godzilla.
Ah,
Classic.
2017, he got an anime and basically ran all the humans off the planet. He was a menace.
True.
And I know y'all don't want to admit this is real, but the Power Rangers.
It's not your turn.
The Power
not your
Rangers
turn.
are an anime that America took and stole.
Anyway. Continuing on with this discussion in the proper location.
I can't have nothing.
You can't have nothing because you keep taking shit. Quit touching shit. That's why. If I
For
had
a second,
hair,
I was getting sucked in. I was like, "Where's he going with this? Let me see." All right, let me find out if the teenagers with attitude is
just
out
look
here
up the
being a
originals
menace.
of Power Rangers. Look up the original Power Rangers. That's all I'm saying.
I mean, it's the genre of Super Sentai, right?
Yes.
They was doing that way before we did.
Yeah, Super Sentai is like a whole different story of craziness, and I know like two people personally who are like experts on it. Because I know like I learned about the Japanese storyline of the Green Ranger versus the American version, and let me tell you, the Japanese Green Ranger is a full blown thug. He makes Tommy look like a goddamn fucking Boy Scout compared to him. That dude's a full blown thug.
He's a nice guy. He's definitely a nice guy compared to the Japanese. Yeah, when they come to being menaces, they just do everything a little better. As you say that, I thought about X-Men the animated series and how they had the anime version of it. And I guess that could go into the world destruction too, because if you consider Phoenix.
Yep.
So
yeah, and all that. ridiculous drama and
The stormgasms.
listen, they might as well just call it the Real Housewives of the Phoenix Force at that point, because
Yeah,
Too
that if
much
it's more, if it's
drama.
better. Yeah.
Right.
I know another old school as far as like one of my favorite as planet savers. This is going to be a collection of people. Is the farther than that, actually. Farther than that. We're going older than Yu Hakusho, actually. I'm talking about, hold on, I think I have it here. Hold on. I had it here just for this lineup. Hold up.
What you got there? Shoebox?
A box,
my collectibles.
Yes, not a shoebox. I had this keychain just for this bit. But the group of Earth Savers that I say is one of the old school favorites of mine is the 12 Gold Saints of the Sanctuary from Saint Seiya Knights of the Zodiac.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely a group of people who, when push came to shove, especially in reference to the Hades arc, even though when they're first introduced to the story, they're just
they don't live on Earth.
The planet they work the planet is still Earth though.
I mean,
now where they reside to watch over Earth is called the Sanctuary, yes, but all members and all saints come from Earth. Therefore,
okay.
My opinion's invalid because once I seen a human armor digivolve, like
hey, you ain't.
I couldn't take it seriously.
Listen, I don't know if it's still on Netflix or not, but like I remember when I first watched Saint Seiya because I had it was a VHS randomly that they had at Blockbuster that had the first couple episodes of the first season, and like I watched that and I was like, okay, this is some shit I can get behind, because that was back when Saint Seiya was around the same time Fist of the North Star was coming out. So the fight scenes were similar to that, but with more magical, mystical powers and stuff like that. Still, graphics was on the same level. Like, yo, if homie got his ribs broken, you saw that. If homie was coughing up blood, he was coughing up blood. It wasn't like no edited sweat or nothing like that. And the storyline and the character development of each character was really dope. There have been some remakes of the original story, but I like the OG story. And then like there's a few follow-up ones because of the Saint Seiya, then the Saint Seiya Omega that follows as a continuation from the original series, which actually was pretty good. But I digress. The 12 Gold Knights of the Sanctuary introduced as individuals who you would never think they get along to accomplish a mission, but then you go into the Hades arc where it's the Gold Saints versus the Lord of the Underworld, Hades himself, and it's a particular scene where the main cast got their ass whooped. Like there's no way the main cast is getting this W. So then the Gold Saints come in and say, "Y'all niggas sit down. The real niggas is here to clean up shop," and they do, and they fucking clean house. and they get a follow-up series just about them as well. It's pretty dope, called Soul of Gold, which pretty much goes and dives in more about them after the original series. Once again, love it. These are an awesome group of planet savers. Really cool group. I definitely do recommend it as an OG classic. If you haven't seen it, definitely go check it out wherever it's available.
And once again, it sounds like it's time to get you ball. Listen, they gave the same for me. Like the reason why I started watching it, because one of my friends was like, "This is pretty much Sailor Moon, but with more niggas and more fighting." I was like, "All right, bet."
Yeah, I can see that.
All right.
Well, my next one is going to be everybody but Yamcha in Dragon Ball Z. I think everybody can except for Yamcha. I don't know. I feel like Tien can.
So my thing about Tien is I respect Tien because it's like out of everybody, he's a realist. Like he still wants to be a martial artist. He still wants to hone himself to better himself. But he knows when like, yo, I'm not. He's that person at work that's not gonna do extra shit on the job.
But he's still an alien. Like he is still technically an alien.
I'm indifferent about that.
A third eye? Come on, fam.
I do get it. Like I said, I understand.
He just woke.
I understand the lore behind him and his.
He opened that third eye, my brother.
He understands how the universe works, my brothers and sisters. Therefore,
He
the
even
third
has
eye is open.
the sign like.
I ain't gonna lie to you. Like that one episode, he does tri-beam, but the indent on the earth is a square. Like I don't know how.
I'm telling that was him destroying the earth right there. He just keep doing that for like 3 days. He's getting to the earth's core. He's getting yeah.
Listen, he by Boo Saga, he was like, I'm just here. Just
all I know is I can fight Yamcha.
The everybody, you including a lot of people, you including the dude that used to throw logs and fly on them. You threw
yeah.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie to you. Mercenary Tao was a bad motherfucker back in the day.
Tao, that's his name. Yeah.
That was a smooth criminal back in the day.
Just, you know what I'm saying? Like
forget Uber.
Forget a Uber.
Oh man, hey, Yamcha sucks. We get it.
Yep, and every person that made it to their teenage years in Naruto.
Well, can we say Can we say the planet that Naruto lives on is Earth?
I mean, technically, yeah, because they never referenced what exactly type of Earth it was.
Has that been clarified?
In the movie, they definitely said they have to go back to Earth. So I don't know.
But what's the movie?
I'm acting like I'm not sitting in front of Google right now.
Oh no, we use Google live in front of everybody.
Yeah.
So don't worry about it.
No hiding here. No hiding here.
I don't know. I don't know if they ever actually referenced that the planet. Like they say planet all the time, but do they say it's planet Earth? If anybody in the comments can verify, let us know. We'll ask. This leaves a
the Naruto series is set on a fictional terrestrial blue planet called Earth.
Sonic 2 The Loop. Is that where you're reading that? The first thing that pops up, it's a blue planet.
Yep. It's the fandom side of Naruto.
Gotcha.
This is from a source that's being. I want to know if this has actually been cited from the actual source material and not some wiki account that says that.
Oh yeah, no.
As Cardi B says, that's not a reliable source.
Yeah.
We're going Professor Project rules right here. I need your source. I need you to cite this. Where's your
I'll just get cited for plagiarism. Call it a day. Like, all right.
I'll take the 10 points off my grade. That's fine.
Yeah. Either way, I know Sasuke is still able to destroy the world. Just he may not be able to see, but he can destroy the world.
I mean, shit. When you have the powers, I mean, Madara himself. If you
Madara can. Yeah.
He came first episode and just fucking wrecked the whole army. And was like, I bet the warm up's over. Planetary devastation.
In the coldest intro an anime character has ever had ever.
Forget intro. He had the most comebacks ever.
Oh yeah.
Ever. Like how he disrespect a female medical ninja. The way he disrespected that woman.
Listen, it wasn't even his fight versus the main characters. My favorite fight was like him versus this SOB right here. If I can see, my boy Mike Guy. That had to be my favorite fight of all time on the series.
Like, how you gonna talk to the man like, if you were just a little bit stronger, you probably could have came close to killing me. I respect you as a fighter as you die. Like, I respect you as I'm killing you. I respect you.
Listen, if that was the guy, I would have been laying there just like, boy, shit.
I mean, in the fight, you get turned to a cigarette getting extinguished. The ashes from the top of your scalp is flying off in the wind, and he's saying,
"My guy,
I respect you."
They made him a pack.
Madara literally smoked his pack. He got Mike Guy looking like a bird.
We smoking Mike Guy packs tonight.
So disrespectful.
Oh man, I guess that's me. I'm up. I'm gonna go real old school, real goofy. Doraemon. Doraemon has an Earth destruction bomb. Literally, just to destroy Earth. That's why I don't trust cats.
Yeah.
Respectful. Respect.
Untrustworthy. Because I feel like they all have something equally disgusting and disrespectful waiting for you.
Yeah, without a doubt. That's why you need to kick them. Everyone needs to kick them out of their homes. Just especially if you're trying to cook in your home and you have a cat, it's just disrespectful to have guests. Like, just don't have guests.
Yeah.
Any creature that literally will look at like a guest cup and be like, "That's on the floor now. What you gonna do about it?" And just not break eye contact at all.
Yeah.
That's
It's
demon
the eye
time.
contact for me. Like they look at you as they move it, and you're going, "No, stop it," and they can clearly understand what you're saying. Like you're telling them to stop, but they're just
Disrespect.
Mhm.
So yeah, Doraemon, and I hate it too because he's on tofu, and I love tofu, but that's like they brand, brand person, or at least the one in Walmart that I go to. Feel like I'm betraying everybody, supporting the cat cause.
we might get a few comments on YouTube and Twitch from cat people. Y'all be alright.
Yeah, it's gonna
Y'all
be,
would be okay.
Yeah, it is what it is.
So I know we brought them up previously. I will say, as far as a good mix of planet savers and planet destroyers, mega. Well, shoot, I don't even say mega level, ultimate level, Digimon and higher.
Yeah,
Pretty much in pretty much every Digimon series for the Digidestins, anything that's pretty much ultimate level Digimon and higher, capable of saving the planet and destroying the planet at the same time. Mega's easy. Ultimates at that point. First reference is Ultra Greymon, who's the ultimate level from the Agumon Digivolution line. And it says in his description that in his chest he has 2 nuclear missiles.
Look, I'm not denying that, but I'm gonna say the real smoke, the real threat was in the movie when they introduced Diaboromon.
Oh, that was he was able to destroy the Earth and the cyber world at the same time.
Right, my boy literally can hack every nuke and literally cause Armageddon.
Yep.
Yeah.
And he was swaggy too. He had the long limbs just creeping around, giving him the 2-piece. Like they had to.
In the time frame that this was set up, how internet was back then, it was like, couldn't somebody just like hop on the phone on his line and just cut his disconnection off? I know he's on AOL doing something. Like someone just need to know the right phone number.
That's
so
hilarious.
Is Astro Boy considered a planet destroyer or planet protector?
Saber. Ooh, excuse me.
Because he can get manipulated into destroying the world just by one of his friends saying, "Hey, we should go destroy the world."
I think because of the protagonist's armor, he's a good guy, right?
Yeah,
just like Light.
Pretty solid. I would say which depends on which variation of Astro Boy, because I know his story has been retold a few times, and like as the years progress, they try to make sure that he's more of a pure good boy. You know what I'm saying? Because they're trying to be like, oh, what if one day he just says fuck it, destroy all humans? It's like, oh no, Astro Boy's not like that because they give you that Pinocchio factor. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, you're a real boy.
No strings
Also,
on me.
the main character from Mob Psycho. I know people don't want to believe it, but he can destroy. Hit one headache can put the whole world at stake.
Shit, he was ready to destroy half the town when he thought his parents disappeared.
Or when his brother got hurt. He thought his brother got hurt. Oh
yeah.
The world was in grave danger.
My boy is a walking Tylenol commercial.
Yes.
Right. Yes. BC powder come through when this man needs you.
Tylenol and Snickers. That is his number top two. Like top two.
Exactly.
Y'all took the last ones I had. I got this was questionable, but I had Meliodas on there.
Yeah, I can see that. But he has to counter something. It can't be like his direct attack.
So
Mm,
if he's going against like, and this is way hypothetical, combining universes, it would have to be like planet-ending magic for him to counter.
So he would have to fight like Sailor Moon.
Hmm.
but my
Because
so my question is this though, like for Meliodas' abilities, right? For like the full counter, it has to doesn't it also have a factor of like it has to be something that he can withstand himself in order to counter it. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Cause like say like in boxing, if Justin punches me, if I can only counter if I'm still gonna be fucking awake after that punch. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying?
And that's why, like, well, I don't want to spoil, but his demon side is supposed to be that of like the greatest demon ever to exist.
Right.
And that is supposed to be planet busting. But he has to tap into that. So I don't know like what character trope or main character pull time frame you're getting. Now if you're getting like season 1, he can die, but like into season 3, he's countering everything. Like
Right. Right.
so, and that's kind of where it's like the rough in the rough patch. Now, me, I know I haven't even watched all of these shows, but I keep bringing them up only because how the director wrote all of these planet busting characters, it made no sense, and this is the reason why I hated the show. But Sailor Moon, like they are all representations of recreated planets. These 16-year-old girls are just planet busters. All the girls, Venus, Mercury, all of them are planet busters to stop bank robberies. Like I don't understand why they play so like two and two, and Tuxedo Mask is just like the pimp of them all. But I don't know why that made sense to the writer, but it's like, oh, really kind of like the Power Rangers. Like, oh yeah, no, this guy he's gonna destroy all the banks. We gotta stop him. Let's go planet busting level energy and destroy him with one move. Like,
We're
I
gonna
just I don't know.
no match.
Yeah, like
Uh, that made me think of and I don't know if they're on this level, but just Gundams.
yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Gundams in
So
general.
that's gonna be my last choice, honestly, as far as like Planet Savers, because like and then once again, Gundam is also that series that has a complexity to it because there's different
Right.
types of Gundams. Because not no one Gundam series is connected to another one. They all reference each other in some small way, but they're not all really connected to each other in a sense. But like definitely a lot of Gundam series have like those different Gundam models that are the planet savers, and then you got some that are capable of planet destroying because of the conflict and wars that they have amongst each other and stuff like that. I know one I can reference is one of my favorites, Mobile Fighter G Gundam, where pretty much the Earth becomes the battleground for every country to solve their problems, and most of the other countries live in space colonies. But
Right.
each Gundam is fully capable of not only destroying a country, but probably destroying the planet itself. Especially when they bring the main antagonist mobile suit of the series, the Dark Gundam itself, fully capable. It's fully a a goddamn nuclear satellite destroying Mobile Suit Gundam with an army behind it. You know what I'm saying? And in the way they kind of describe how a lot of these mobile suits are built, like I'm like even to this day, I'm scared of the capabilities of Japan because they got two built for shits and giggles. But if someone really wanted to, they can drop a bomb in that bitch and start causing some havoc.
Right.
Instantly.
My introduction was Gundam Wing, right? And in that representation, it's been so long since I've seen it, but it was basically like a warring planet and the different Axis powers had their own versions of Gundams. And I'm like, yo, Russia could just pop out with something right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Or like you said, Japan has two just ready. This could be real. So it's kind of terrifying. Um and given the state of technology, it could be even, they're not even manned. So when you say world ending, like I think of like Terminator X Gundam.
Yeah.
I mean, you already see it now with,
Right.
well, no one actually sees it. Let me shut up before I have knocks at my door. But with the way the drone system works in military, you can definitely see how it can be real. Let's just say that.
Yeah, definitely. That was the end
Watch
of my
how
list.
his screen goes dark and we're like, where did Justin? Someone sends him a random email. I'm gonna need you to log out, my guy.
You get a email from a random account and lemon pepper wet is the subject matter. Just know it's me. Just know it's me.
Oh, and I know one who I'm just gonna throw it out there for shits and giggles, but I really feel like he's smart enough to be able to accomplish it. Dr. Stone, adult Dr. Stone, completely believe he has the ability to create enough to destroy the planet. I, without a doubt, feel like if given enough time and resources, he could figure it out without a problem.
In the modern era or the Stone Age?
Either one.
Mm.
Either one. I feel all confidence that, especially if you read the manga of Dr. Stone,
Mm.
where he's headed, and given him the entire storyline of Dr. Stone is about 40 years. If he's able to do everything that he's doing within 4 years, give that man 12. He could probably get it done in 8, but I'm giving him 12 just to make sure it's done completely. He can completely either one protect the planet, no problem, or destroy it, no problem.
I myself am definitely indifferent because I am amazingly behind on Dr. Stone and watching it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I haven't even gotten to I'm right where they're gearing up for war, I think it is.
Mm-hmm.
But I precedent again, I was trying to finish One Piece, so
Yeah,
Yep.
I mean,
mission
again,
accomplished.
I'm not going to spoil anything, but in the Stone Age, the man was able to make a walkie-talkie. That's all I'm gonna say.
They were trying to do a cell phone, weren't they? Did he?
I see. I didn't even want to go that far. I just wanted to say he was able to make a walkie-talkie in the middle of a post-apocalyptic war, and you can't think that he couldn't
Excuse me.
destroy the world. Nah, man.
All right.
And he built it from scratch. The magnesium, everything had the
Right.
whole diagram chart of like how to do it.
Right.
Broke it down by part all the way up to the motherboard to be able to have a walkie-talkie, which then turned into the cell phone. Don't want to get into the detail, but yeah, like,
He got me at creating the sulfur drug.
oh yeah.
I said, this man, he's dangerous.
They
Once
again.
again, still not far. So
I mean, that's very early on. I didn't know how.
Yeah, no, yeah.
I watched like maybe like the first 5 or 6 episodes, but then like my attention span got very short. It was like squirrel, other anime.
Yeah,
Got
no,
it.
like within the first 3 episodes, he legit plans out a spectacular acting show. He's able to set up a communication with spies, and he's able to become a president of his own kingdom, all off of salt.
Right,
Yeah.
right, and bringing ramen to the people.
Yeah, he introduced ramen and made cola for somebody as like a bargaining chip.
And change the world.
But when you think about it, these are generations of people that didn't have that. They taste. I forgot what they were eating,
Yeah, no,
It didn't
yeah.
even matter
Whatever,
because you got
whatever was
ramen.
around.
You got ramen and Coke.
Like,
I would have went with a good mango squeeze juice. Yeah, I don't need all those carbohydrates and all
You're
that
right.
stuff.
You're right. You gotta
Yeah.
watch this. Gotta watch the sugar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No matter what age, stone age or modern age, still gotta watch the sugar intake.
Heard it first on Spicy Ramen.
Yep.
These are facts, people. Take care of yourself.
I swear, like for the next few episodes, and y'all can chime in on the comment section and let me know if it is really wanted or not. But I'm gonna start making ramen prior to the episode, so y'all can see the different styles of ramen that we be having low key.
I just got a new set, and I need to break it in.
Yes.
Um,
Yes.
So that needs to be a thing
Yes.
because I have
Beautiful.
my own special recipe called Fancy Noodles.
Mm.
It's a combination of hood classics with a little bit of the fancy toppings. I won't ruin it. If y'all want to make it happen, I'll make it happen. But
Yeah, please, because I have for my wife who is what we like to call the presidential of classy.
mm,
Um, I gave her what I call the hood special for ramen, and she now requests it randomly. Like, hey, I really would like some of that ramen. Like,
it's a comfort food.
Yeah.
Miss Walker, Natasha Walker from YouTube.
hey man, you can eat with
Listen,
us. We want you to
I
eat
try-
with us. Okay,
And I try to
it's
tell
not
him
in
like this
front
is
of
going to be
y'all.
a double-edged sword if we do this live in front of people. Like this is going to eat in our face, talk all these jokes. Now I'm laughing and I'm hungry. You disrespectful.
But it fits the name. Like it fits the name. What it just
It is what it is. Sometimes we're spicy. Sometimes we bring ramen. Sometimes it's both.
man.
I'm saying
man.
we, but I'm just speaking for the brothers up here.
It's a sales pitch in itself. It's a sales pitch in itself. Just saying. Just saying.
But I ain't got nothing left on my list as far as anime wise.
Oh, and I know he's not on the actual Earth. And this is more of a joke than seriousness. But I know
I know
somebody
the
who
joke. That's the joke.
Got him.
Got him.
See, can't have nothing. Can't have nothing. Well, I'm going with Sanji from One Piece.
Sanji? Hotfoot?
One bowl can save. He quiet. Don't worry about him. He quiet. So, see, he going off. You hear him going off. You see him.
You can't mute me, nigga. How dare you?
But I
The
feel like
audacity.
he is a walking food commercial of like the world's about to end, and he does like the whole cake moment where he's like, "Oh, get the icing. All right, no, it'll save us. Don't worry. One bite."
Yeah, I mean, and when those scenes when they show him cooking, it's
Yes.
guaranteed you're gonna get hungry every time. It's
Yes.
food. It's Food Wars quality in One Piece. So, I'm with you. I get it. As far as preparing food,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. Sanji.
Now, again, I can't obviously bring up One Piece because it's not on Earth, but yeah, like,
Got him.
yeah.
I didn't even think of that because I was other than Whitebeard. I'm like, who's really Whitebeard and Blackbeard?
Admiral Fujitora.
Fujitora, I can give Fujitora because he can heat up. It's all lava,
No,
but
Okay.
I don't know anybody else.
you talking
like,
about what's his name?
What about
You
Sengoku?
talking about, he's talking about Al. No, Fiji. But you talking about the other guy. I'm talking about the blind dude who pretty much. pulled off a model.
Gravity.
I'm talking about Fujitora, who just pretty much pulled off a Madara in one episode.
Yeah.
AKA the newest cosplay out.
Yup.
I see the plug there. It's cool.
Yup. Make sure y'all go to the podcast. Check out the cosplay.
Cool. Interesting.
But yeah, no, I think we definitely knocked this one out the park. Ha!
Anyway, we appreciate you guys so much for coming through. Definitely, like I said, we try to theme this one more towards Earth Day, talking about planetary savers and destroyers. Whether you're watching this live, watch this as a pre-recording, or listening to a pre-recording, let us know in the comment section what planetary saver or destroyer that we may have missed, and let us know in the comment section below on any platform you're watching this on.
I'd like to share one more thing I prepared for y'all.
Cool.
A little piece of artwork. And since it was on the theme of destruction and salvation, our last game that I talked about in the 90s, that's actually the whole theme. You play a boy band that saves the world. So I have this art piece here, and I don't know how well you can see it.
I'm blind.
Oh, that's fire.
Essentially, this is our whole MBS universe coming together. This is the main character here.
Nice.
And this is the first character that we're starting with, the pig from Amsterdam. So
Nice.
Oh, that's cool.
But these are all the characters in our universe, and this was a very early sketch.
That's fire.
Y'all seen this first live, y'all?
Nobody else has seen it except y'all, so hey.
Yes, I was doing the same. I hear you, bro.
Listen, y'all don't talk about me and switching my glasses, all right? Y'all don't talk about visually disabled people, okay?
Oh, I didn't realize I could share my screen. I probably should have did that from the jump. Yeah, that'll probably be easier. The glasses, I'm done.
Whatever. Justin, remove the goddamn comment.
Yeah, that'll work.
He laughing a little too hard about that joke, so I'm just gonna let him breathe and let him calm himself down. But like you said, ladies and gentlemen, we like to appreciate my brother here, King Kuma himself. Like I said before, we've hung out a couple times on Red Cup Convos, having an awesome time. I know me and him talk outside the podcast era just to talk about random shit as well. Very motivated young man. He got a big vision, y'all. Make sure y'all check him out. Make sure y'all support him on all his platforms. We will have all of his plugs in the comment section below, whether you're watching us here on Facebook, YouTube, or Twitch. Make sure y'all go to nerdybearstudio.com to support all of his projects and everything he got going on. We also have the link to his link tree in the comment section if you're watching us via YouTube.
I actually got it on my computer. Mind if I share real quick?
Yeah,
No
go
problem.
Cool. Let's see here.
You should be able to share it.
Boom.
And for those who are listening, make sure you come over to our YouTube channel to actually get the visuals of what he's getting ready to display.
All right, so didn't work. Let's try this.
Hold on. Let me see. I should be able to add it in. Boom. There it is.
There it goes. All right. So, yeah, this is a better look at our entire universe. Our main character, or the character of in the 90s, is Pix. There's 18 characters in all. And it's a little meshed up because basically this is going to become our cover art for the game. But obviously, it's heavily anime influenced. And
I'm getting some JoJo vibe poses and a few.
Yeah, all kinds of stuff going on here. An Urkel inspired character. Essentially, this is my life's work coming into one piece.
Ha! Pun.
Ha, 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 ha.
And once again, for everybody who's listening in, if you're listening to just the audio quality of this, make sure y'all go to our YouTube channel and actually check out the visuals here.
Right. Cool beans.
Awesome. This nigga is laughing way too hard. I'm gonna give him a minute to get that shit out of his system. Anyway,
I can't.
my brother King Kuma, if you got anything else for the audience for this evening that you want to plug in, once again, we greatly appreciate your time. We greatly appreciate you for hopping on the show with us, and we hope you enjoyed your time.
Yes, always. I think you plugged everything for y'all, those that want to check everything out. The website is probably the best place, nerdybearstudio.com. But you can also catch us on socials, Nerdy Bear Studio or Melanated Velma for our sister brand. We try to have podcasts every Saturday, but like I said, that's been on hold until essentially this game come out. Yeah, so thanks for having me.
Thank you. And again, as always, we just want to say thank y'all for tuning in and choosing always to check us out. Please look at the link below. Please support teespring.com for Spicy Ramen Podcast. We have all of the merch there if you are looking for merch. Please make sure to comment, like, subscribe on all of our ats, as you can see on our little headliner at the bottom. Thank you again for always tuning in and always being a part of the group. We appreciate y'all. We love y'all. And we always are willing to connect. Please jump in our group chats, our Discords, all of the conversations that we have. We always respond. If we don't respond that day, we'll respond eventually. Put it on our heads, not our heart. And as always, keep it spicy. Peace.